live. For some reason, the broadcasting stopped previously, but hopefully this one makes it to YouTube. So anyway, we have qualifying just this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you are in the world, in Baku. Vettel took first place in not a really dramatic fashion. He was quickest overall. Lewis is second, and Bottas is third. Raikkonen was on point for a pole finish, but in the last sector of his final qualifying lap, he locked up, or no, he missed a corner. Yeah, he missed a corner, had to correct. So he was swerving a bit, and so that screwed up his time. And he ended up qualifying 6th. But what can we talk about in qualifying first? I say let's go Toro Rosso. Brendan Hartley was had a puncture in qualifying session 1. So he was kind of like drifting in the middle of the track. The team didn't tell him that Pierre Gasly was so close behind him, and Pierre nearly crashed at like 320 kilometers per hour. Pierre was going 320 kilometers per hour. But yeah, the team did not let Hartley know Pierre was so close, or they didn't let Gasly know that Brendan had a trouble in front. I mean, they really need to get it together because that looks bad. I don't think it's really Brendan Hartley's fault because he was off the racing line as everyone was taking that turn wide. But yeah, the team had a serious breakdown in communication and didn't get the message to Pierre quickly enough that Brendan had trouble directly in front of him and should back off. So they need to get it together, Toro Rosso. Because it just looks bad on Brendan Hartley. It's like oh man, he made a rookie mistake, but I don't think he's to blame at that point. I think he needs to they need to like take a look at the excuse me. Take a look at it and realize that it was a team error. It wasn't a driver error. And so yeah, so tomorrow is Baku. Should be an interesting race. This is the 3rd year of the Baku. Well, 2nd year of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. The first year they had it in Baku, they called it the Grand Prix of Europe for whatever reason. I don't know, but whatever. So anyway, yeah, this is the 3rd year. The first year Rosberg won, I believe. Last year Ricciardo won in a thrilling race. So if last year's anything to go by, it's gonna be a really nice one from Baku tomorrow. So you guys should definitely check that out if you're interested. Well, if you're watching a video about Formula 1, talking about Formula 1, I think you're interested in Formula 1. So what else can we talk about? Formula 1's been doing some interesting things off track this year. For example, on the website, I go to the website every once in a while to check out. Actually, I'm going to the website to see if they have to sign up for F1 TV Pro live yet. They don't. But they do have signed up for something else that I never thought I would see make it into F1. They have fantasy F1, like fantasy sports like fantasy football or fantasy cricket, fantasy soccer. I don't play fantasy sports, or as it was known when I was younger, rotisserie sports. I don't play them. It's just too much extra for me to be concerned about. But yeah, if you like fantasy sports, Formula 1 started theirs up, and you can go and I guess like you're driving, have your fantasy league with your work co-workers and stuff. They're into F1, things like that. But yeah, check it out. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, Bernie said some interesting comments about Lewis recently. He says Lewis is not the driver he used to be. And I think maybe Bernie's right. Maybe Lewis is, he's a 4-time champion. I mean, after a while you do lose motivation regardless of how good you are at something. It's just not the same. It might be the same thing doing over and over. Or maybe he just had a bad start to the year. I mean, people have tough starts to the year. They need to refocus or put his mind someplace else. But I don't think it's really 100% fair to say he's not the driver he used to be. I mean, there's a lot of factors in that. I mean, the car could be set up incorrectly. Mercedes could have some personnel changes. I believe they did. I think Paddy Lowe left the team last year. Who knows what his influence was on the development of the car last year before he left and went to Williams. So, there's things that change. So I think Bernie needs to chill out a little bit. But he could be right. Maybe Lewis is tired and he wants to just, chill out a little bit, enjoy life while he's still young. Although I'm pretty sure he's enjoying life while he's young right now. But yeah, so that's what's Bernie's comments. I'm sorry if anyone's in the chat. I can't really see comments on my screen right now. I didn't set that overlay up. I gotta figure out how to do this live stream a little bit more set up. So what else did I want to talk about today? That's pretty much it. I just want to do a couple laps around Baku. This is my career mode I'm doing. And yeah, just wanted to talk about the qualification this morning. Oh, also, might as well talk about the other motorsports that's going on. So Formula E is going on as well in Paris. I believe their qualifying is on now, but I can't watch it as I'm in the US, and it's blocked out on YouTube for me because Fox Sports shows qualification, so they'll be on Fox Sports later today. But what I usually do with Formula E, since Fox Sports is... This guy's talking. Since Fox Sports' coverage is really heavily interrupted by commercials, it's really not enjoyable to watch the race that much. I usually just wait for it to come up on YouTube like a couple days later. So spoilers, I don't mind about spoilers. I'm not someone who gets angry about spoilers. Like, oh, this guy won the race and you didn't see it. Well, okay, how'd he win? Well, I don't know. He just won. I'm like, okay. So I don't really care to. Spoilers don't really bother me if I know who wins the race. I'll watch the race anyway and see how he won the race or what happened in the race that he won. You know, that's just how I am with spoilers. They don't bother me. So don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil anything for anyone. But also going on this morning is Rally Argentina is still going on. I haven't checked out the coverage. They're on break right now. So actually, after I finish this lap, I'm probably gonna end this stream and go back to the WRC Plus all live coverage and check out the next stage. But Oitanik is still leading ahead of Thierry Neuville at the moment. And yeah, the Rally Argentina is going good for Oitanik. He's come alive now. So we'll see if he can hold on. It looks like he's gonna be hold off. It's like 30 up on everybody. So yeah, I think he can hold on for a win. I mean, you know, barring like some serious damage. I mean, anything can happen. It's Rally, because anything can happen. Like, you could lose a tire, could go and have a puncture, have to change a tire or something. Anything can happen. So it's not set in stone just because he's up by a sizable margin at the moment. And what else is going on this weekend? That's it. That's really all I want to talk about. I know there's other stuff going on, but I really don't follow those other series, and for me to do so would be like kind of like nonsense. Like, oh, I follow this series, but I really don't. So I don't know what's going on in the other series. But yeah, so for Formula E, they have qualification, and the race is today, I believe, Saturday, because that's when they hold the E-Prix normally. But I can't watch that race until tomorrow, or I'll wait till it's actually on YouTube before I watch it. Rally's going on, and Formula 1 Baku is tomorrow. Yeah, and from is tomorrow, which should be a thrilling race. I'm looking forward to actually seeing the Baku race. And another thing about Formula 1, it seems to me the street races seem to be the most thrilling races. Like, you have your Monaco, you have your Singapores. Maybe the issue with Formula 1 and overtaking is not really the cars. Maybe it's more of the circuits. Maybe the circuits are just too bland or too sanitized now to, you know, prohibit overtaking, to actually allow they prohibit overtaking the tracks. You know, maybe they need to look at the track designs to to improve overtaking. But I don't know. The guy in the helmet. Yes, okay. The guy in the headsets talked to me, the chief engineer. Oh, but before I go, I just want to say, oh, Haas had a terrible qualifying as well. They had body parts flying off their car. Romain Grosjean's gearbox broke. Oh, I think, you know, before Gunther goes out and starts bad-mouthing IndyCar again, I think he really needs to get his house in order, because it looks terrible. Cars falling apart, gearboxes breaking in quali 3. But anyway, that's it. That's all I really want to talk about. I'm just really off the cuff this morning, as I have some notes, but I don't follow them. I just talk and whatever comes to mind we speak about. So if you guys enjoy, hit like, subscribe. There'll be a couple more. I think the next one, though, will be around the Spanish Grand Prix, which is set for... It's actually the 13th, so that week before. The 11th is when it starts, like the practice one. So I'm hoping F1 TV Pro is actually available at that point. I'll sign up. I'll compare and contrast it to WRC Plus because I love WRC Plus. I think it's a great streaming package. The coverage has been excellent. I guess that could be the next one. Maybe just be a review of the services while I think I'll play WRC 7 next time while I speak about the Actually, no. It's whichever streaming package wins. That's the game I'll take the lap around in, and I'll tell you guys what I like and dislike about the streaming packages, both of them, and let you know which one's best value for your money if you're a Formula 1 fan. Or if you're a WRC fan, I'm sure you probably have WRC Plus all live already, because it's just a great service. But I can compare them both and see which one comes out on top. But that's it. I'm rambling, so I think I'm just going to end this video now. Everybody, enjoy the motorsports this weekend. Have a great day, night, evening. Check them all out.